So before we even get into this video, I want to clear something up. Loads of you keep asking me, Tony, have you been fighting with Galadon and Claws? The answer is no. Just because our opinions are different doesn't mean we have conflict, guys. Shout out to Galadon, shout out to Claws. Every single YouTuber is doing their own thing, whether they're playing COC or different games. Just because opinions are different doesn't mean we're fighting, guys. I'm going to leave a link to Galadon and to Claws at the top of the description box. Both of these dudes are very humble, very nice people, and they upload COC videos every single day, guys. So if you want to check them out, feel free to do so. But check this out. What we are doing today is something very different. I've been playing this game. It's coming up to 4 years now, and I figured, why don't we do the 10 greatest moments in COC history, according to me, since I downloaded the game in 2014, guys. So what you are about to see is gonna be pretty damn remarkable. I'm gonna show you some screenshots, guys, some real screenshots of memories that you might think were yesterday, but in fact these memories are many years old now. So we're gonna start this off. There's no real particular order to this. We are about to do the 10 greatest moments in COC history. If you do want to see the 10 worst moments in COC history, then leave a like on the video, guys. If we can get 2,500 likes, we'll do the 10 worst moments at some point later on this week. But let's do this, and let's start off back in 2014 when Supercell introduced a flying beast into the game. So I know loads of you have only been playing this game for maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, maybe a couple of years, guys, but you would not believe it. The Lava Hound is turning 4 years old in September 2018. So in about 8 months' time, the Lava Hound will be turning 4 months old. Let me know down below in that comment section, when did you actually download COC, guys? What date, what year? Let me know down below. Was anyone around when the Lava Hound was first introduced? Now, I downloaded this game in August of 2014, and the Lava Hound was actually introduced the month after. By the time the Lava Hound was introduced, I'd already been playing so much, I was Town Hall level 7, guys. I think that Lava Hound was actually unlocked at Town Hall 9, so I didn't really know what it was. All I knew was Supercell introduced the equivalent of the Golem to an air troop, and it was pretty damn awesome. But believe it or not, guys, all the way back in 2014, the Lava Hound, and that is one of the greatest moments in COC history because it actually created a balance between ground and air. So let's keep moving on, and I bet you loads of people actually forgot about this one also. In December 2014, just about 4 or 5 months after I'd been playing and I began my YouTube journey, Supercell actually introduced something into COC which was extremely helpful for people who wanted to either, you know, take the game a lot more seriously or even go down the entertainment industry into YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff, and that was the layout editor. It was actually introduced in December of 2014. Now, I know it sounds simple, I know it really doesn't sound like one of the greatest moments in history of the game, guys, but you've got to think about it differently. It actually enabled people to diversify their skill level, create more creative bases, and kind of just play with the game. And that's where you saw 2014 / the first half of 2015, the biggest viral videos on YouTube were base designs. So that means multiple people, from around the world, they weren't looking necessarily for gameplay, they were looking for base designs. Which base designs worked, which ones didn't. Layout editor pretty much allowed you to do multiple bases at different times. So we are moving swiftly on, and this is perhaps one of the most shocking, guys. It has been 3 years since Supercell introduced clan levels. February 2015, we're now in February 2018. Absolutely mind-blowing, guys. The reason why, in my opinion, this is going down as one of the greatest moments, greatest updates in COC history is simply for the fact that it introduced a more competitive aspect to the game. Everyone was asking the same question: which clan would reach level 10 first, guys? It's amazing what some simple numbers can do to a game. If Supercell just adds in a couple of numbers, a couple of new levels, loads of people flourish and want to get there first, guys. Pretty damn amazing. So let's move on and let's go to July 1st, 2015, where Supercell introduced everyone's favorite Dark Spell Factory. So who actually has been playing the game since this Dark Spell Factory was introduced, guys? Who remembers all the leaks that were coming out all over YouTube, all over Google, all over the Reddit forums? So many people used to leak things like this. The Dark Spell Factory leaked way before its release in July of 2015. I think we even leaked it here on this channel in like April or something like that, guys, as Supercell used to do a lot of gameplay before the updates rolled out, and loads of people had eagle eyes and spotted the Dark Spell Factory, but all the way back inside of July 2015, guys, so coming up to 3 years as well. Dark Spell Factory, a huge moment in COC history, as it allowed diversity finally to flow into the spells, guys. Pretty damn amazing, and now we're about to move on to perhaps my favorite, something which gave me a huge boost with my YouTube channel, and that was the introduction of Town Hall 11, the Grand Warden, and the Eagle Artillery. Now this is definitely a big one. I can't quite remember how many subscribers I had before Town Hall 11 was introduced, guys, but I think I had about 180,000, and then literally a few months later we hit 500,000 subs, guys. So Town Hall 11 definitely gave me a huge boost here on YouTube, but not just for me personally and for you guys watching. Town Hall 11 introduced and gave the whole world of Clash the opportunity to strive for something more, guys. Now, I don't know if you quite remember this, guys, but take a look at that screenshot. That is the world's first, the original concept of Town Hall 11. Before Supercell did release it, that's what they were going to make it look like. Then, obviously, they changed it, and no one knew what the Grand Warden was. Everyone thought it was like a pelican or something like that, but it turns out it was the Grand Warden, a new hero. Unfortunately, that was a very long time ago now, guys. Coming up to 3 years this year since Town Hall 11. But will Town Hall 12 be coming? Who knows? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out, guys. Hopefully, Supercell could add it in at some point later on this year, guys. But who knows? It all depends where we are on their timeline. So, let's keep moving. January 2016, just a month later, Supercell, obviously releasing a new Town Hall level, had to figure out a way to get people, the players, to get there as quickly as possible, and due to that fact, Supercell actually introduced in January 2016 the loot cart and a star bonus, enabling every single player around the world, no matter what Town Hall level you are, the opportunity to earn more gold, dark elixir, and elixir than ever before. So after that comes the bowler. The bowler introduced in March 21st, 2016. I remember the exact date this dude came out, guys, and it's coming up to 2 years already. Pretty damn ridiculous. Haven't really seen too much in terms of new troops. That's the only one thing I've ever had to pick with Supercell, guys. I mean, I know that it's not comparable to compare, you know, Clash and Royale together, but in a way they are. They're from the same universe, and it's just sad to think that we haven't really had too much in terms of troop diversity. One of the craziest things, the reason why this goes down in history books, guys, for COC, is because when COC first introduced the bowler to the game, everybody, and I mean everybody, thought he was absolutely terrible. He didn't really have any placing there. Although he was unique, he was diverse. His damage per second and his hit points was pretty damn appalling. And then all of a sudden, the next balance update, Supercell made the bowler the most popular troop in the history, I believe, for the last 2 years. I don't think there's been a single troop which has been more overused at Town Hall 10 and 11 than a high-level bowler, guys. And for good reason, because that dude is completely awesome and does some real damage. So let me know your thoughts about the bowler. Let's move on. So just 2 months after the bowler was introduced, in 24th of May 2016, we saw friendly challenges come to the game. And once again, one of the biggest reasons why this was a mark of history is because it produced a diverse, you know, strategy. You could become more creative. You could take on your opponents by taking on your clanmates and learning how to take down their bases. Pretty damn awesome update, in my opinion, for COC, guys. Let's move on. December 2016 Clashmas events. We saw the Ice Wizard. We saw loads of different cool things like the what was it called? The Shrink Trap and all those other cool little things, guys. Just pretty much made, you know, the game entertaining over Christmas. Now that was 2016. Since 2016, it's been a year and a half now, and I've got to say, there's only one space left, guys, and I didn't really know which one to choose. I mean, we've had loads of small updates over the last year and a half, But to be honest with you, none of them really go down in history, not even, you know, the new base which Supercell introduced back in the summer of 2017. So I just simply went with level 50 heroes. And that's because I really don't feel like the builder's base or any updates from the last year really stand out and stood the test of time. In fact, I would say some of them even have, you know, maybe some negative impacts on the game, guys. But who knows? That's just my opinion. I'm not really sure. In my opinion, though, those are the top 10 greatest moments since I personally started playing the game back in 2014. From the Lava Hound all the way through to 2018, the introduction of level 50 heroes. Let me know your top 10 down below in that comment section. Leave a like if you want to see the 10 worst updates, guys, and we will definitely get that done. Subscribe to the channel, join the family on our way to 2.5 million. I will see you very shortly in a couple of hours' time for another episode, guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are from around the world. Peace out.